Okay, so this is Tongu, Tingo, Bingo, Ringo. It's Tongo. No, Tango? I don't know. It's Tango. This is a liquid. It's an orange soda, apparently, from the great land of Britain. It was recommended to me by my good friend in the Discord chat, Zero. Every good name Zero. Very fun little lad. We talk a little bit. He's very cool. He said it tastes just like Fanta, except better. And I'm here to kind of see that. Now, I wanted to compare it with some Fanta, but I wasn't able to get my hands on it because quarantine, and I don't, I only want to order things if I can. And I also try to avoid Amazon because I don't really support a lot of their business practices. So this was hard enough to get because of that. Fanta seemed impossible. So this is just what we have. Now, I've already tried a little bit. This isn't actually my first taste. I've tried a little bit, and I like it. But we're going to go ahead and kind of just get a little bit of can ASMR up in here. And I also want you guys to see it, because this is what I thought was interesting. So I got a little glass here, and we'll try to get some pouring action going on. And as you can see, it don't look like a soda, except for the fizzles, of course. It pretty much just looks like orange juice. Now it's a little waterier than a lot of the orange juice I've had in my past. Kind of honestly looks like Sunny D, if you ever had it, maybe. Doesn't taste like it. I want to state that. It definitely has the consistency of soda when you take a sip. The fizzles and the bizzles and all that fun jazz. But it really just tastes like carbonated orange juice. Maybe a little bit more sweet than your average orange juice. Zero says orange juice is bitter, but I think that's just because his soul is bitter and it taints everything he tastes. There's a couple interesting things. The first interesting thing I saw, if I can get it to focus, well, that's not going to happen. Oh well. Uh, is it has a lot of information that's very easy to get that you normally wouldn't have. Right on it, it talks about the energy or the calories is right on it. It says how much fat, it says how much sugar, and it puts the sugar in red to let you know that there's a lot of sugar in this, which is kind of interesting. That it says the salt that's in it, which is obviously the preservative, and it puts that in green to let you know it's not too much. It's not more than your recommended amount. I did think it was kind of funny that instead of calling it calories, it's called energy, because calories are just energies, and it tells you the actual kcal count. It's 19k calories, which is really cool because that's like legitimately the math you use for how much your body burns, and 19k calories isn't that terribly much, um, but it is a lot for how big this is, I suppose. So that's kind of cool to know. Um, it's probably from all the sugar. Yeah, it's most definitely from the sugar. It's very easy to read too. I really like this because unlike a lot of American stuff, when I read the ingredients, like here's a great one. It says acids, and then it clearly states what they are: the citric acid and the malic acid, and then it quickly says what the acidity regulator is, which is sodium citrate. It says sweeteners, and it says what they are: aspartame and saccharin. Unlike a lot of times, a lot of things in America for sure will just straight up say sweeteners and leave it at that. They'll just straight up say natural flavors and leave it at that. This thing is telling me what they are, and I really like that. I really like that. So, besides just the can, and I like the information, and I hope we see more of that in America, the taste. That really is the best way I can put it. This doesn't taste like soda per se. It is a soft drink, but I wouldn't call it soda. I wouldn't call it a fruit soda. It really just tastes like a slightly sweeter than normal because of the aspartame, I bet. Not the sugar. It's that aspartame. I can taste it. The aspartame, carbonated orange juice. I really feel like if I squeezed an orange, put a little bit of aspartame, a little bit of sugar, and then carbonated it, I'd have this. I like it though, is the point. Now, I don't have any right now, but I did try it. You'll have to take my word on it because, I couldn't even prove it if I wanted to. I did try it. I opened a can a while ago and I let it go flat. Now, this isn't that can. I already drank the can. Just to see, because Zero had mentioned it's good flat, and it legitimately just tastes like orange juice. It a little bit sweeter, I will admit. It a little bit sweeter than just like fresh squeezed or whatever. Like you can taste the sweeteners. It's really good. It's really good. If it wasn't such a pain in the butt to get this here, um, There we go. If it wasn't such a pain in the butt to get Tango over here in the States, I definitely drink this more. And I am very interested in the other flavors. There's like an apple, a grapefruit, and some other thing that I couldn't really tell. The only one that I could find, even on Amazon, because I did look, because I was willing to, maybe order something off Amazon if it was for like a video or whatever. The only one I can get my hands on is the orange. So I'm going to look into it more because I'd like to try the other flavors. I really would. It's really good, surprisingly. And maybe eventually we'll get it in the States. That'd be kind of cool. But either way, thanks for watching.